Hi everyone, it's Lydia aka The Early Rachel back at it again with another video. In today's video, we will be talking about over-explaining. You over-explain, it's in order to mediate a tense situation, okay? Sometimes you over-explain with certain people because they've already shown that they don't understand you or they don't try to until you feel like, oh, you need to over-explain in order to get them to understand you. Or you are around untrustworthy people who project that untrustworthiness onto you, and so they make you feel like you need to over explain and give extra information because, oh, I just, I don't trust you, so you need to give me more details. Often it has to do with not feeling safe because of other people's actions, until you feel like you have to overcompensate in order to, again, calm down, mediate, avoid conflict. And now that we got the definition and the why and what it is out of the way, obviously we can agree that you shouldn't do it. Yes, it is easier said than done, speaking of saying, but it's something that needs to be worked on when you've dealt with people who have breached your trust and gaslit you into thinking that, oh no, you're the untrustworthy person. Usually people who accuse other people of certain things are the ones doing it. Think about it. Because why is that crossing their mind in the first place? Because that's where their mind is at, okay? This is not always the case. Sometimes people go through things and then they project that onto you because, oh, well, this has happened to me and so I'm projecting that onto you, But we're talking about cases where you feel like you have to overextend to mediate a situation. And especially if it's with the same people, the same person, and it's not just you, because sometimes another problem is internalizing that and just be like, oh, I just yap too much. I overshare. A lot of people, a lot of times when people go through dynamics like that, they like to just, excuse me, say it, they overshare. They just talk too much. Either somebody told them that, made them believe that, made them feel that way, or they're saying it to deflect responsibility from the person who's actually just making them feel that way. There will never, ever be a valid case or reason for you to over-explain. You never need to over-explain. Of course, healthy communication, but communication goes both ways, okay? You can't call a number that doesn't exist. And so if that person is not communicating in a healthy manner, then a healthy conversation is impossible. If you feel like you've been put in a position to where you need to or you feel like you need to over-explain, no. That's not the case. There's not one reason, not one situation where you should ever be over-explaining yourself. Pause and reevaluate. Why do I feel the need to over-explain right now? Is it because I feel like they're going to start an argument if I don't give extra information? Do I feel like if I don't tell them something, then they're not gonna trust me? Why wouldn't they trust you? Have you given them a reason to be untrusting of you? Why do they need to make you feel like you need to keep talking? Like, if you said enough, if you said your piece, you said what needs to be said, then what's the problem? If you've communicated honestly and healthily, then nothing else needs to be said. Then it's up to them. The ball is in their court, okay? The ball's in their court. Now it's up to them. Do they want to understand you, depending on the circumstance or the situation, the context? Do they want to understand you? Do they want a civil conversation, or do they want to argue? Because where that healthy communication on your end leads to when it's their turn tells you about them, not you. Okay, voila. The point, stop over explaining. Okay, if you know that you're communicating in a healthy manner and you feel like the person you're communicating with is still just trying to create conflict or an argument, that's their problem. Okay, the minute you realize no matter how healthily you are communicating, it always leads to an argument with certain people or whatever, just disengage. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below whatever you want to say down there. Subscribe for more. I love y'all and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.